Hi, I'm Jess. I hear you're looking for an adventure-loving engineer with a passion for infrastructure. Well, here I am. I'm a professional engineer licensed in the state of Colorado. I've had the opportunity to work on airports, highways and railroads, and to design municipal projects, industrial, commercial, and residential sites while pioneering low-impact development along the Front Range. But all this you can glean from my resume. And I suspect what you really want to know is why I do what I do. Well, when I graduated high school, I didn't have any direction. I just knew I needed to do something that I loved. So I started taking classes at the local community college, and I took everything from anthropology through zoology. It was a great experience, but it wasn't giving me better direction. So I dropped out and I moved to Maui. I spent most of my time in Maui doing what I love most, and that's hiking through the jungles. And I sat down for breakfast one morning, sun was shining, weather was sweet, and a roommate of mine told me about a great hike up to Twin Falls. So I grabbed my pack and off I went. And I'll tell you what, it didn't disappoint. They were amazing waterfalls. Great climbs up to the top, jumping off into the pools below. What a fantastic morning. Well, that afternoon I decided to hike further back into the jungle and got pretty far off trail and came through the bush, and there was this ancient stone aqueduct. Man, it was cool. When was this thing built? Who built it? Oh, my brain was churning now, and I needed to know. So I jumped in up to my knees and I started trudging upstream. I crawled through tunnels, I checked out the laterals, the diversion structure off the river. Man, this thing was absolutely amazing. And then I started thinking, well, even if this is 1,000 years old, that's still not new technology at the time. The Romans had built things like this 2,000 years ago. But the Romans and the ancient Hawaiians hadn't gotten together. And it dawned on me, this is the sand that binds us all. Infrastructure. Right then, I knew I needed to be a civil engineer. But not any old engineer, not a pave the planet engineer. What I needed to do was study the natural systems and the built environment and synergize the two together. And that's what I've spent the last 12 years of my life doing. First I went to university, got my civil engineering degree, focused on hydraulics and hydrology, minored in environmental systems. Moved out to Colorado, joined a land development firm, and ever since I've been trying to reconcile the natural environment with the built environment. But it wasn't soon after I got into the professional world that I understood that it wasn't the technical prowess that I need. That actually was easy enough. It was changing the minds of the regulatory agencies to accept more sustainable designs. So that's why I'm auditioning for you. Because infrastructure, for the most part, isn't seen. And if it's functioning properly, nobody thinks about it. It's not till we have a problem that it actually comes to the forefront. The broken water line, the backed up sewer, or on a grander scale, the bridge falls down, the city floods, there's rolling blackouts. This is why I'd really like to be a part of your show, because I feel that a show like this could really highlight the complexities of infrastructure, the triumphs and its failures, and really where we should be going in the future. So that's my pitch to you. I apologize for the poor sound quality and also for the subpar writing. You may know there is a writer's strike going on, so I had to do this myself. Hey, you guys take care.